we're so thankful for y'all and Lifeflight and the volunteers in Rutherford County. Everybody that participated played a major role in helping to save my child's life.
And we are going to bring you the Carney's story, an amazing story, how the efforts of Vanderbilt Lifeflight gave their son a second chance. You're watching Fox 17, all local, all morning.
Well, 7:46, and this year Vanderbilt's Lifeflight celebrates 30 years servicing the mid-state, providing life-saving pre-hospital care. It's a team effort between EMS ground crews and Lifeflight nurses working against the clock. I'm taking you behind the scenes at SMYRNA base, where a young patient and his family reunite with their lifesavers.
He just looks amazing.
3-year-old Mason Carney looks like your typical toddler, shyly hugging his mom and pointing at planes flying overhead.
There's a big bed laying right there. That's where you were when you were sick. Yeah. Remember when you got in the car accident with your daddy? Yeah, you were pretty sick.
I mean, that's the two biggest things for kids is that.
But you're doing great now.
He still has a long road to recovery after the accident in February left him with serious injuries.
It was evening of a 24-hour shift. It was just after dark.
Lifeflight nurses Kathy and KIRK lifted from SMYRNA and prepared to land at Christiana Middle School.
By the time we got to the end of the runway, we could see the lights where the traffic was backed up on Highway 231. So we could aim right toward that and be able to respond pretty quickly.
We were struck in the rear by a vehicle behind us, and my son was ejected from the car.
When we got there, he was still in his car seat. He was on his side, and he was approximately 30 to 40 feet from the car itself.
The seatbelt restraining Mason's car seat was severed when Mason's dad, Josh Carney, was rear-ended on Highway 231, tossing Mason from the car.
I said, well, what vehicle was he in? And then that's when I looked up and I saw the picture of the car, and there wasn't much car left.
I remember Patrick walking around the ambulance door and telling me that he was going to treat my son like it was his own. And I put a lot of trust and faith in him at that moment.
Patrick did just that, preparing Mason for the Lifeflight trip to the Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt.
They had done everything perfectly before we got there. They had IVs in place. They had supported his airway. So we were able to get in and put in a breathing tube.
Many times, that's where the story ends for the first responders, not knowing the full outcome of their efforts. But the Carneys surprised their lifesavers with a visit to share their gratitude.
Today, coming to meet the emergency workers, you just feel like you can't thank somebody enough for being there for a family member when their life is in danger.
I was seeing him walking around, especially without his halo device that helps keep his neck straight, him talking and smiling and waving at us. That was something special.
We trained so that we can be there for people like Mason. That's why we do what we do, so that children or anybody that's in an accident or a medical problem can have another chance at life.
Hello, Grim. Bo, you just got a new nickname.